Morning. Anything good today? Yeah. Nothing worth it? My name is Jake. I am one of the zookeepers here. My main focus is the birds and the native animals, but I do a few other things as well. I've worked here for almost 5.5 years now. Goldie. Hello? Jake. Good boy. So I always had animals growing up as a little kid. I studied environmental science at university. I worked casually in mining for a little bit. While I was doing that, I discovered it wasn't really my thing. And after I finished uni, I started volunteering, did my zookeeping course, and just moved into that, and I've been doing it kind of ever since. But yeah, moved down to Tassie for my first zookeeping job, and yeah, I'm still here 5 years later.
Jake's really passionate about what he does. He's been here for a long time, and he's always willing to help out.
Coming, buddy. Good boy. What do we got? Obviously, working with the animals is really, really cool. It's an extremely varied job. You get to do a lot of elements of education, working with the public, conservation, animal welfare, all of it ties in. So it's never boring, there's always something different each day. Swift parrots are a native Australian parrot, and they actually migrate down here to Tasmania during spring and summer, and they only breed down here in Tassie, which makes them really important to us. Wings up, come on, right out. Okay, pretty good. I've got a few favourite animals. A few of the birds are up there for me, but definitely my number one favourite is one of our Tasmanian devils. Her name is Ember. I actually hand raised her from when she was about 4 months old. She was born here at the zoo and required hand raising, so I like to think I have a bit of a special relationship with Ember, getting in there most days to visit and give her a bit of a cuddle. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
So Jay, he's just a really chilled out dude. I've been here for close to 2 years, and I have literally never once see him lose his cool, and I'm super envious that he gets to go in with Ember and Quake and they don't seem to want to bite his leg off either.
Tasmanian devils can be relatively temperamental, so it is quite special to be able to get in there. Even for me, it does depend. But yeah, particularly she's got a bit of an attitude problem, so even for a lot of the other staff members, she can be quite grumpy. But I find those animals, the most rewarding to work with. The ones who love everybody are great, but when you have to work, quite hard to build that relationship, it does make it a bit more special, to earn their trust. Graham is a little bit undersized for a 2-year-old wombat. That is quite common with little orphans who come in from the wild. They usually start out quite small.
He's a really hard worker. He's pretty quiet. He kind of sticks to himself, keeps his head down, his voice down a bit. But every now and then he'll come out with an hilarious joke that you did not see coming.
Jake's been here for the longest that I can think of. He is one of the quietest blokes that we have here, but he's always the first to come and give a hand if he needs it. He's one for a coffee. He loves a hot chocolate. He loves a nice coffee, all of that stuff.
Zoodoo is actually my first keeping job, and I've been here ever since. I think what's kept me here this long is all the positive changes that have happened, particularly in the last 2 to 3 years. Lots of changes in terms of welfare, how the animals are managed, new species coming in, and new initiatives in terms of education and public outreach. All of those things have kept me interested and engaged, and there's a lot of things on the horizon, so always want to be around for the next thing, basically. So he'll have access to this all day, and then last thing in the day, one of the keepers will come and remove it. Yeah, the future of Zoodoo looks really, really promising. Like I said, lots of new things in the works, plenty of things down the track over the next 2 to 3 years, new animals, new exhibits, improvements to our existing facilities, all of those things that are going to be great for people to keep coming back, whether you're a first-time visitor or someone who comes back regularly. Yeah, lots of exciting things, whether you work here or you're just visiting.